doing today? Blessed I hope you're saying I always pray. Well, I have something I got to deliver today to the best of my ability with the Lord's help. And I got to deliver this and be obedient to what God gave me to deliver today for him. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into what God wanted me to deliver. And before I get started, I just want to say, you guys, I don't do this for any other reason but to be obedient to God and what he tell me to do. And I know a lot of people think that I probably try to probably be some type of social media influencer and not really, or try to gain some type of following. But no, I really don't want people following me like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be held accountable for other people and souls like that. I just do whatever God placed on my heart or in my spirit or tell me to do. And that is where everything that I do come from. Because you can look over my path that God has had me on for several years now. First started on Facebook writing and then talking, quick little message on Facebook, and then about 3 years ago he pulled me over to YouTube to spread the message, you know what I'm saying? So you guys, I don't do what I do for to be famous or to gain followers or for people to subscribe, because you can look over all these years, through all these years, or to follow me. All I do is tell people to follow Jesus and not me, and I always try to tell them that. So that's what God lead me to do. I'm not trying to get people to follow me or subscribe to me. I have never asked for anybody to do anything, you know what I'm saying? Not even like my videos, you know. And as you guys can see, I have no really subscribers at all, or even on Facebook, any followers. But I know there's a reason and a certain purpose for that, and I didn't used to know. But you know, the Bible scripture that said many will be on that broad wide path, few gonna find the straight and narrow path. Many gonna find the broad wide paths that leads to death and destruction. Few gonna find the path that leads to life, you know what I'm saying, and the truth. So it's gonna be few, you know what I'm saying. And most people that's in the truth gonna draw to people that's in the truth. Because I got a couple of people that I follow, but it's very few. It's very few, you know what I'm saying. And yeah. And I look to God before I look to them or anything else. But as you guys can see, I never use anybody's name, no celebrity to pull people in or do the streams to get people to watch what I do, or, you know what I'm saying, I never do all the theatrics to get people to look at whatever I have to do or to watch it, because I know I am not the one that pulled people in. It is God who pulled people in. So you never see me using any celebrity's name, because God have never ever led me to talk about any celebrities, whether it's in the music industry or the industry period, whether it's actors and stuff like that. God have never ever told me to use anybody's name or picture that's famous to pull people into what he has to say. He always just let people, he's going to draw people in, not me or me trying to pull people in and catch people's attention. It's always God that's going to prick people's heart and pull them in, not Eva at all. It's just God going to use me and work for me to say what he has to say, and whoever is drawn to God, you know, they're going to listen to whatever messenger God has sent. So you never see me do anything like that, or you know, do any mischief or any tricks, you know what I'm saying, the whole shebang to get people to follow me or look at me, or give fake prophecies or fake words, or just sit and try to ask for words, or even, you know, just just get things together for the people. I could never ever do that. All these years I could never ever come up with what I have come up with, you know what I'm saying. that I say the Lord had placed on my spirit or gave me to give out to the people. It's always God. I just be minding my own business, and God drop things in my spirit or show me things or give me dreams, and he'll tell me whether or not to share it with the people. And this is what I do. I do not do anything for clout. I don't use nobody else's name or fame or gain to build whatever God has given me, because I'm not trying to build nothing on this earth. I'm not trying to build no following. As I said before, I don't want nobody following me and me to be accountable for anybody's soul. You know what I'm saying? Because we all going to stand before God and Jesus in that day, and I don't want no blood on my hand for leading people in the wrong way or in error. So with that being said, you know, I don't do any of this for any clout. I'm not clout chasing anything. Whatever God tells me to do, I try to be obedient and do it. And as I said in the past, it's always a fight. It's always a fight in the spiritual and also in the physical. With getting these things out, it's not as easy as people think that it is. It's actually spiritual warfare, because anything God wants out into the world, of course the devil tries to come against, but in the end God always wins. So like I was saying, anything that I do it for God, and he'll pull the people in to watch whatever he's giving me. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into what God gave me. And I just had to establish that, because a lot of people try to make you seem like you're trying to be somebody, or you're really close to God, which I am. You know what I'm saying? It don't got nothing to do with the following or the name, or, you know, my name, or, you know, the stance I have on this social media thing that everybody is using, whether it's good or bad, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna stop babbling, you know, and I'm just get to what God gave me, because I just had to put that out there, because people have tried to act like I'm trying to be spiritual or higher than other people or more special than other people, and that is not what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just always trying to walk in obedience of what God tell me to do and to give out to his people. I'm not trying to be no celebrity. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm not trying to build no bank off of these things or anything like that. I don't get a check. I don't get no likes. I don't get no loves. I don't get no shares. But I continue to do what I have to do, because I know God has placed something on the inside of me to regurgitate back out to the people. And that is what I do when he feeds me certain things, whether it's in dreams or visions, or he talking to me or putting stuff in my spirit. I give it back out to people, you know what I'm saying, because I know it's him, and I give it back out for free just to help, you know what I'm saying. So people try to act like you think you're spiritual, you're trying to build a platform. I'm really not. I'm really not. I don't want to be famous. I don't even want to be seen like that. But God has placed me at a certain level in him to speak out to the people so they'll know truth, you know. And a lot of times this is because he care and love people, and he wants to warn me as well as warn others. So in this earth realm, God used physical vessels, and I had to get that out there, because people try to judge you and come against you and act like you're just trying to be so high and spiritual, and all you're trying to do is walk in what God has called you to walk in and placed on the inside of you, and use your gifts. You can't just let them lie in dormant without using them, because, you know, in the end God will say, what did you do with what I gave you? You know what I'm saying? Whether that's in the natural or the spiritual, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the spiritual, whatever gift God has given me, I want to give back out to his people. And I'm done with that part, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys what God gave me. And before I get into this, I just wanted to get that out there, because I know a lot of people are gonna try to accuse me of trying to be something special, and I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really not. God just chose me to do some things, and he entrusted certain things to me to do, and I love him, and he loves me, and he loves souls, he loves people, and I just try to do what he tells me to do. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys this. And a lot of people going to think I'm out of my mind. They're gonna think I'm crazy, and they're gonna think I have lost my mind. But no, I have not lost my mind. early this morning, God told me to warn them. Warn them. And I'm going to start from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Which God gave me a couple of things that I haven't even got to. A couple of amazing things that I haven't even got to yet. Because I've been kind of under the weather, you know what I'm saying? But God gave me grace and He carries me and He gave me strength. But I've been kind of under the weather. But early this morning, the Lord told me to warn them. And I said, I'm going to get up. And I'm going to do this for the Lord. You know, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start off with last week. Last week, I hope I don't get nothing wrong, Lord, because I don't want to be mind fuzzy and not try to lie and make a mistake and be lying, but I make a mistake or forgetting, you know, what had happened first or second or third or last. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be very mindful of what I speak, because no liar will enter into the kingdom of heaven. And I just want to say that, so I try to get everything right. So I'm thinking it was last week. I'm pretty sure it was last week. You guys, people think I'm crazy with the next couple of things I'm about to tell y'all, and the next couple of things I'm about to do for the Lord and say to people. People gonna think I'm out of my mind, and I'm not. I'm very sane. I'm not insane at all. You know what I'm saying? Never been on any medicine for anything, or never been to, you know, the crazy house or anything like that. I have talked to counselors and things before, but I am very sane. I just got to say that, because I know a lot of people gonna think I'm crazy, or they think I'm trying to be like somebody else or special, and that is not it. And I'm going to go ahead and get into what God gave me, because this is a very, very quick message and direct message. And I just want to say, you guys, last week I've been feeling a little, like I said, under the weather, so I was resting. I had took a nap, and I had a dream, you guys, because sometimes when I'm not feeling good, God will put me in deep sleeps, and He'll speak to me in dreams, and also in visions in the dreams. Sometimes be a dream, but then a quick vision, or sometimes be a flash of a vision. But last week I was asleep. I was asleep, and I awakened to a flash of a vision. And in this flash of a vision, it was like I seen a whole lot of clouds. It was the sky. It was a whole lot of clouds. I'm asking God to help me to illustrate this and give you a visual best as I can. Okay? So, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I was saying, I seen a whole lot of clouds. And through the clouds, if you can visualize this, you know what I'm saying? Through the clouds is like right there, a whole bunch of clouds, and it was like a face coming through the clouds, and his face was Jesus. And a lot of you now have seen Jesus several times, and I know people gonna think I'm lying, but I have no reason to lie, because I'm trying to get in heaven. That's all I'm trying to do. I don't care about none of these earthly things or earthly gain or nobody like that. So everybody trying to get and repent before Jesus come back. But anyway, because I know a lot of people gonna come for me on the sneak and say stuff, but I'm gonna be alright. I gotta be obedient to what God tells me. I'm used to that anyway. People thinking I'm just trying to be special. Even in my family, I'm used to that. So if your family made you feel that way a little bit, certain people, you know what I'm saying? You good with strangers. The closest people, you know what I'm saying? You good with strangers. Okay, so it was clouds. And through the clouds was like a face peeking through, like on the verge. And it was like, I can't see this part of my face, and it was like peeking through the clouds as if Jesus is on the verge of coming. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. I didn't see his body. I just saw his face peeking through, half of his face peeking through the clouds, looking down on the earth. You guys, and I know a lot of people would think I'm crazy, but I got to give you what God gave me. And he had a crown on his head. He had a crown on his head, and it wasn't a beautiful crown. I'm trying to remember. I think it was like thorns crown, not the crown, the beautiful crown like a princess or a king crown. It was like a crown of thorns. I just saw his face, and it was like he was coming through the clouds. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, this is what I seen. And then I woke up, and I can't remember exactly when I heard this, but I heard the Lord say, I heard God say, tell them to, I wrote it down, I tell them to continue on and in the ancient path. Continue to follow what you have learned from the beginning. And God told me to tell you guys that. And I'm telling you guys that today. And this happened last weekend, early this morning. This is the reason I was sick. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling under the weather. I was sick. And up to now, I was still sick. But early this morning, God woke me up and He gave me energy and strength to get myself together and come up here. And I was awoken out of my sleep. And Lord forgive me. No, I was awoken, and I was just laying here and I was just thinking. And I had grabbed my phone for a second, and I scrolled for a few minutes on Facebook, and I was just seeing a lot of stuff up there, and I was just looking at my heart, and my mind, you know what I'm saying, was just thinking, and my heart, I can't explain it, was feeling kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it, kind of weird at the world and social media and everybody, what they're chasing and what they're trying to do, you know, on social media, and trying to have things here and do all sorts of stuff. I saw kids, you know, I saw ladies, I saw people making jokes. I just saw a whole bunch of stuff. Y'all know all the stuff that's coming through on social media. And I was just sitting here thinking, looking at people and stuff like that, because I ain't really been on social media this week, you know what I'm saying, or even over the weekend. And sometimes I take a break, and I feel like this guy had no desire to get up there. And then I turned my phone off, and I was just thinking about the world and people, and how people don't realize that this stuff is temporary. Everything that we're doing and trying to build now is just temporary. The money, the fame, the bodies, you know what I'm saying? I was just looking at everybody just trying to be seen and known on social media and stuff like that. And a lot of times, that's okay if God gave you gifts, but you got to put God and Jesus first before everything. And a lot of people on social media is not doing the will of God to get this fame and fortune. They doing worldly things to get people to gravitate them and get money and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be honest. And I just was laying there thinking in my bed, and I was just laying there for a few minutes before I was going to try to get up and tidy up a little bit and you know, freshen up and stuff. And I was just laying there, and then I probably was going to eat something and feed animals and probably come lay back down or pray in my head or whatever. I don't know what I was going to do, but yeah, I was just laying there, and I heard and then Lord forgive me, and then you guys, y'all think I'm crazy again what I'm about to tell you. I wasn't thinking about anything, just the world and people and stuff like that, and how people are so desperate for attention and things of this life, you know what I'm saying? And then I saw out of nowhere a quick vision, and then later on I had said, Lord, why am I seeing this? Why are you showing me this? And then I heard the Lord say, because I want you to warn them. I want you to warn them. And then I just heard that. I heard warn them, then I saw the rest of the vision, and that was it. And I said, I'm going to get up and do this for the Lord. I said, Lord, you want me to do this, you want me to warn them, you have to give me strength, you know what I'm saying? You have to give me strength to be able to do this. And he did, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you guys in that quick vision what I saw, and I'm going to try to explain to you as best as I can what I saw as I was laying down out of nowhere. God gave me an open vision out of nowhere, believe it or not. I know a lot of people don't believe in stuff like this. That's your business, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this for any other reason. I don't get no check. I don't have no followers. I have no subscribers. I have no likes. I have not even that many views. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even known. I don't have no title. So when you really think about it, it's no reason why else would I be doing this unless God literally gave this to me to share out with the people, because he cares for souls, and he used people that cares for souls that he can trust with what he have given them, and trust them to go out there and give it out there for free and to warn people, because he wants to warn people before Jesus come back, and he's trying to get as many souls he can pull in and win over into the kingdom of light from the kingdom of darkness. So there's no other reason why I do these videos at all, because I know it's something after here. I don't play with God, I don't play with Jesus, I don't play with the devil, I don't play with nothing of the kingdom, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to let you know that, you know, yeah, I gotta stand before God, so I know why I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I know people will be like, she's trying to be spiritual and stuff like that. No, that ain't not it. You know what I'm saying? She thinks she's a prophet or whatever they think. Oh, she thinks she did, she thinks she that. And that is not it. I just know God had placed something inside of me, and I have a gift, and I use it for his glory. So with that being said, you guys, I'm going to tell you the quick vision that God gave me. Because I had to rest and get myself together, because I wasn't feeling too up to part, you know what I'm saying? I be getting attacked on all sides, but you have to be covered, protected by God, and really with God and Jesus to come against the devil and the demons in the kingdom of darkness. You really have to be sent and called by God to do these things, and I am. And he always backed me, and heaven always backed me and give me strength even when I don't have no strength. When I am weak, he comes in and he is strong, and he carries me, and he'll use me and work through me. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the dream, the vision that I had. So I was just laying there resting, and quick vision flashed before my eyes. And what I saw in this vision, I'm going to try to describe it with the Lord's help the best that I can. What I saw in this vision was hell. It was hell. I know it was hell because I saw demons, and I saw fire, and I saw lava, and it was red and black down there, you know what I'm saying, or wherever it was. Then I saw like where I saw, you know what I'm saying, it was lava flowing on a low level, and then it was fire in the background and stuff like that. And I saw demons, and I saw black fire escapes. You know how black some apartment buildings have them old time apartment buildings and movie stuff have those black fire escapes and stuff that people would jump out the window and go down? Well, I saw different levels of fire escapes in this area that God was showing me in his vision. You know, certain ones I could see better than other ones. Some was in the distance, and in the bottom was like lava. And certain ones I could see that was in my distance that God allowed me to see. And it had demons on these fire escapes. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no buildings or nothing. I just saw like gately like fire escapes. I don't know how to explain it. And certain demons I saw was with certain individuals, and which was souls, which was people, but these people had no flesh on them. You know how you seen when you was in school and like science and stuff like that, and they would have like the outline or posters in your classroom. They used to have like the globe and stuff, and then they'll have a poster on the wall for like health or a gym or something, and it was the inside of your body, so you could see the veins and stuff flowing through your body and stuff like that, and the blood and the insides, the heart, the liver and stuff like that. This is what the individuals were. I didn't see no flesh, no outside flesh on these individuals or anything like that. I saw realistic, like it was realistic, like I was seeing the inside of these people. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have no skin. Some was male, some was female, and beside them was like each demon had their own like soul or individual. Let me say the individual. And these people had no flesh on them. It was just the insides, like the inside, you know. And I don't even think I seen bones. I'm not sure. And in this vision, these people, the individuals that I saw, was being tortured in all types of ways, and repeatedly raped in hell, which was God was showing me they was being tortured. That's what God was showing me. And then I seen that, and I was like, I tried to shake out of it, and I said, Lord, why are you showing me this? I had asked him. He said, because I want you to warn them. And then I went from there to back into the vision as I'm laying there, because I didn't understand why God was showing me that. I was like, what did I do wrong? You know, said it. He said, because I want you to warn them. And then I went back into the vision, and then in the vision I saw like a dragon-like figure pass my eyesight. I don't know, my visual. I don't know how to say it, because it was like I was looking in the spirit in this vision, and it was like a huge dragon pass. And then I looked to the side. I saw this other creature that looked like a beast, and also a dragon mixed together, which this beast had a head, and it had horns. You know what I'm saying? It had horns, which I knew that was the devil. I knew that was Satan in this vision. And on this side, you know what I'm saying, it was like torture. People, souls, just flesh, not flesh, just the inside of people. Flesh, not skin, no skin, was being tortured. I saw lava all out here, and over this side, in this corner that God showed me, was this dragon beast thing, which was the devil, and he had a head and he had horns, and it was red and black, and it was dark, and I didn't feel anything. I just saw. It was very scary. And then I saw over here, which was the devil, and then in this long line was people, and these people were people. They had flesh, woman and man, all shapes and sizes. They were people, you know what I'm saying, and they had on all white. They had on all white robes, and they were in this line before the devil. It was like, I can't explain. It was in this line, just a line, and the devil was picking certain ones up, and he was looking at them. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, Jesus. He was picking. He was huge. Some of the demons that was outside was torturing these people were very ugly and skinny and scraggly. You could tell they was fallen angels and demons and stuff like that, and they were regular size as the regular people, and the regular people that had on the white robes were in this line, and it was the devil over here, which he was a beast and a dragon looking thing, but he had horns and stuff like that, and he had a face, and he was picking the people up like they were so light and helpless, and he was just looking at them like that, like he was examining them. That's what he was doing. And you guys, and then God brought me out of that. It was like a path, and it was the devil, it was Satan, and it was like a path of people with skin, regular people, and they had on white robes, as if they had on like white choir robes, the old-timey choir robes that the people used to wear in the choir and stuff like that, and they had on all white, and they looked so pure and bright and white, but yet they was in hell. And I want to tell you guys what God gave me from this dream to the best of my ability. And because I'm at this vision, because God usually break it down to what he had for me to give to people or want me to know. And I already know what the other people that was being tortured right now and raped, and just repeatedly raped and tortured many different types of ways, and it was on like fire escapes, things like that, and they was just right there being tortured. Those are people that didn't know God, and didn't follow him, and some that are already there waiting to judgment right now. These people are literally in hell right now being tortured. You know what I'm saying? For not repenting or dying in their sins, or not coming to God, you know what I'm saying, ever getting to know him, and they died in their sins. Those are those people that they just had flesh, the inside of their bodies. They didn't have no skin. It was just flesh, and it was no skin on them that was being repeatedly raped and tortured. And the people that in white was God was showing me was saints. That's why I titled this, I Saw Saints in Hell. And they were saints, and these are the people that have fallen away and fallen away from God. And that is all I have to give to you people with that vision that God gave me. That's all he gave me, to tell me there are people that's saints. They were saints that was in hell. And God just told me to warn people. And like I told you guys, that God told me to tell them to stay on the ancient path and continue to follow what you learned from the beginning. So God wants his people that's in him, in Jesus, you know what I'm saying, whether you're in the church or not, God wants you to stay on that ancient path, what you learned from the beginning of the time, what you learned from him, you know what I'm saying, what you learned from the beginning. Don't switch up, don't change, because like I told you guys in the past, I think it was last year, I did a message about how the devil transformed himself as an angel, like so with his ministers, and how God told me that time. I have a message that God told me. I don't know if you've seen it, but I said God had told me that it's called The Great Falling Away. You can check it out whenever you get time, if you feel like it, if you feel it's worth it, you know what I'm saying, if you feel your life is worth it, you can check it out. But I told people that what God had told me to tell them, and he said the great falling away is going to come through the churches, through the ministers, the people in the pulpit, the people of God that transform themselves to the angel of light. And as you see, ever since God gave me that message, he let me see stuff, and whether anybody else think I'm crazy or nobody with me, he'll show me verification of either yes, this is true, yes, either this is what I told you. So he'll give me verification of what he had given me. Just wrap it up real quick. I'm gonna finish this. Somebody was knocking at the door. It's always trying to be distractions and things, but I'm gonna keep going in God. I just want to say the whole point of this is what God showed me with those people in the white robes. He showed me hell, and he also showed me saints in hell. And I just want to say, if I seen saints in hell, and these must people who had fallen away, been falling away. I just want to say this real quick. You know, the whole point of what God gave me to say, and I feel that he's saying is just stay true to what you've been knowing from the beginning. Don't let nobody come in and switch doctrine up, or say did God say this, or he meant this, or you know, just add and take away from the word that we knew from the beginning. Or people come with different books and different things like that. You just got to be careful, you know what I'm saying. And what God gave us is what he gave us, you know what I'm saying. And God will give us extra knowledge and revelation through a relationship and intimacy with him. He will give you extra to know things, and even rightfully divide the scriptures to you so you can understand. I'm just saying, because there's a lot of people with big names and stuff like that, and a lot of followers and stuff like that, and just because you feel like you're a nobody in the world, and maybe your name don't have any value to it, to the world, what the world deem as value. But, you know, in God, your name and who you are has a lot of value. You just got to be careful when people come your way teaching and preaching a different doctrine, is what I'm saying. So that's what God was telling me to tell you guys, to stay to the ancient path for what you learned from the beginning. Don't try to be overly wise in your own eyes. Stay the true to what God has been taught us from the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? In the last days, because we're living in some last days, what God had showed me with Jesus in that vision, that dream vision, a vision and a dream. He was showing me that Jesus is on the verge of coming back. Whether people believe it or not, I don't know how long that could be, but I saw him at the cusp of the edge of returning to the earth. You know what I'm saying? He had a crown of thorn on his head. I saw saints in hell. So a lot of people will pull away from what they didn't learn and known from the beginning, because people will start to follow man more than they follow God and Jesus and the Word of God that we knew from the beginning of time. Just gotta be careful with playing around with the things in the book, the Holy Scriptures of God. You know what I'm saying? I just want to tell people that today to end this off. And like I said, God gave me strength to do this today. I was under the weather, but He gave me strength. I hope I did this good enough. You know what I'm saying? There's only one way, you guys, and that is through God and Jesus. There's only one way, and that's believing in God and Jesus and the Holy Bible, especially what Jesus taught and preached, which is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, which is the whole Bible. Is good from the beginning of Genesis to the Revelation to know. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing we really need to study and walk by is the four Gospels, which is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, which the whole Bible is for us. You know what I'm saying? And God said, don't add to or take away from His Word. And we shouldn't do that. Just stick to what we've been knowing from the beginning of time. That is what God gave me, and that is what I want to give to y'all today. So y'all have a blessed one. Jesus love you, so do I. Repent, give your life to Him, look to Jesus, be saved. The place I saw was so scary. Even the picture I picked, the place up here, when I was looking through searching for a picture to add up here, was very scary, you guys. And what I saw was very scary. And after I saw that, I was heavy after I saw that. So I'm just trying to do what God told me to do and give that to you guys today, whether you believe it or not. But you could take it or you can leave it. But I'm just doing what God told me to do and say. So y'all have a blessed one. I'm gone.